Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mrs. Buitenbeentje. I did it again. I amazed myself. This is the Angela hack of my fall fashion mood board. When I created my fall fashion mood board, which you're going to see right there, I wanted the Angela on it, but I already knew that I wanted to hack it. So I wanted to change the bodice, but I kept the underpants. Fact is, I don't want my business on the internet, and so I will not show you the bodysuit completely on. I shot clips in between, so I gave you a little more in-depth view of how I get down. I want to show you what's happening. So what I did was, this is the underpiece from the Angela, and then this part right here is the bodice with the darts, so the front bodice, and then we have the back bodice with the darts right there. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put first some stabilizer. This I'm going to put on each shoulder seam. Then I'm going to sew the shoulder seam close, the darts close, front and back, and then I'm going to attach the front underpants, let's say the front panty, to the bodice as well as the back panty and the gusset, or the crotch area. That's what I'm going to do. And right here, let's move that on the side, we have the volant. Probably more Dutch than Caribbean English, but oh well. This is the same as as the dress. I'm going to put a picture in the screen. We have 2 of number 1 and 2 of number 2. Okay, so I took this to the sewing machine. I sewed the shoulder seams, the darts, so I have to remove my tracing threads, and the panty to the bodice. I did the same in the back. So I closed the darts and I attached the bodice, the back bodice, to the panty over here as well. I didn't sew this just yet because I realized that I had to cut 2 of them pieces and I only cut 1. Okay, so this is how it looks when you put the volant in where the sleeve's supposed to go. So this is the first layer. You gotta stretch it a little in order to make it fit completely, but it is in place. As you see, I use as much pin as I need for me to sew the front and the back. These little spaces show the front and the back of the shoulder together at the top right there, and then also pin it in place. The only thing what in hindsight is that I feel like I shouldn't have closed this side, because the grading, in order for me to make it less bulky, it would make it very difficult right on this side. So I have pinned the middle part of the shoulder, and then I pinned the second volant right there. And so this is how it's going to be looking. On this side, I pinned all 3. Pinned the shoulder piece, and I pinned the second volant, and then, which is in the middle right here, and I pinned the shoulder. The sleeve. And so I'm going to take it on the machine, just do a basting stitch most probably, because I feel like I want to use the overlocker, but I'm not sure yet. What I did was I used the overlocker to close the seam, the side seams. I always do base stitch first before I do with my overlocker, just to have a guideline. And what you see right here is the fold over elastic that I managed to sew on both ends. Like I mentioned in my previous clip, you were supposed to measure the leg opening and then cut it 1/4 of an inch shorter. Now I'm just going to work on this last piece, which is the closing of the bodysuit, and I have to just attach the facing. You guys, this is how the closure of the bodysuit looks. It is a bodysuit closure, and I followed Madalynne's video tutorial of the Lauren bodysuit to figure out how to do this. It isn't my best work. As you guys know, there's no shame in my game, so I tried. And then the last part that I needed to show you was the facing. This is the facing of the bodysuit, and what I just did was put some stitching to keep it inside. I had some understitching, but I felt like it wasn't enough, and so I did some stitching on the top just to make it complete and nice. As always, I enjoy making this video. I hope you enjoy watching. Don't be afraid, comment down below if you have any questions or just want to say hey. And you have a great day. Bye.